Alright. In this video we're checking out the top 3 most popular games on Xbox in early 2026. Based on actual player activity and monthly active users. Not just sales numbers. So yeah. These are the games people are actually playing right now. Not just buying and forgetting after 2 days. But the real question is, are they still worth your time in 2026? Or are we all just stuck playing the same games over and over again? Let's find out. Alright, let's start from number 3. And yeah, no surprises here. It's Call of Duty. Warzone. Now, if you feel like this game has been around forever, that's because it kind of has. Warzone originally launched back in 2020, during the peak of the Battle Royale craze, when every game suddenly decided it needed a parachute and a shrinking circle. It was developed by Infinity Ward and published by Activision. And from day one, it absolutely exploded. We're talking tens of millions of players in a matter of weeks. And honestly, it wasn't just hype. It actually delivered. Smooth gunplay, realistic graphics, and that classic Call of Duty feel, but on a much bigger scale. Since then, Warzone has gone through multiple evolutions. New maps, new mechanics, integrations with different Call of Duty titles. Sometimes for better, sometimes not so much. If you've played it over the years, you know exactly what I mean. But here's the interesting part. Even in 2026, Warzone is still sitting in the top 3 most played games on Xbox. And that says a lot. Why? Well, first of all, it's free. And never underestimate the power of free. You don't need Game Pass. You don't need to buy the latest Call of Duty. You just download it and jump straight into the chaos. Second, constant updates. New seasons. New weapons. Balance changes. Sometimes breaking the game. Sometimes fixing it. It's like a toxic relationship. But you keep coming back. And third, competition. Warzone still has that intense, sweaty, try-hard energy that a lot of players actually enjoy. Every match feels like it matters, even if you get eliminated in the first 2 minutes. Now let's be honest for a second. Is Warzone perfect? Not even close. There have been issues with cheaters, performance problems, confusing updates, and let's not even start on storage size. At this point, installing Warzone feels like you're sacrificing half your console. But despite all that, people keep playing it. And that's the key point here. Warzone isn't just popular because it's good. It's popular because it became a habit. A routine. The game you launch when you don't know what else to play. So yeah. Number 3. Call of Duty. Warzone. Not the newest game. Not the cleanest experience. But still one of the most played games on Xbox in 2026. And honestly, that's kind of impressive. Alright. Moving on to number 2. And this one is a legend. Minecraft. Yeah. I know what you're thinking. Wait. Minecraft? In 2026? Still? And the answer is yes. Very much still. Minecraft originally came out in 2011. Which means this game is older than some of the players still actively grinding it today. It was created by Marcus Persson, also known as Notch, and later fully developed and expanded by Mojang, which, by the way, is owned by Microsoft now. So yeah, Xbox is basically its home turf. But here's the crazy part. Instead of fading away like most games, Minecraft just kept growing. Year after year. Update after update. And not small updates either. We're talking massive changes. Caves. Cliffs. New biomes. New mobs. Deeper systems. The game today is almost unrecognizable compared to what it was back in the early days. So why is it still number 2 on Xbox in 2026? First, freedom. Minecraft doesn't tell you what to do. There's no pressure. No strict objectives. You can survive. Build. Explore. Farm. Fight. Or just spend 3 hours trying to figure out why your house still looks like a dirt box. Second, creativity. Some players build entire cities. Others recreate real-world landmarks. And then there are people who somehow build working computers inside the game, which honestly feels illegal. And third, the audience. Minecraft is one of the few games that literally everyone plays. Kids. Adults. Casual players. Hardcore builders. It doesn't matter. It's like the universal language of gaming. But let's be real. It's not perfect either. If you're playing solo, it can get a bit lonely. If you don't have a goal, you might just wander around for hours doing absolutely nothing. And if you've ever tried organizing chests without losing your mind, you know the struggle. Still, none of that really stops people. Because Minecraft isn't just a game. It's more like a sandbox platform. A place where players create their own fun. And that's exactly why it's still one of the most played games on Xbox today. It doesn't rely on hype. It doesn't need crazy graphics. It just gives you tools. And lets you do whatever you want with them. So yeah. Number 2, Minecraft. A game that probably should have slowed down years ago. But instead just became timeless. Alright. And finally. Number 1. No surprise here. It's Fortnite. At this point, Fortnite isn't just a game. It's basically a gaming universe. It was released in 2017 by Epic Games. And fun fact, it didn't even start as a battle royale. The original idea was a co-op survival mode called Save the World, where players fought zombies and built defenses. But then, Battle Royale happened. Epic jumped on the trend, released Fortnite Battle Royale as a free-to-play mode, and everything changed. The game exploded almost instantly. Bright visuals, fast gameplay, and that unique building mechanic that made it stand out from every other shooter on the market. And from that moment on, Fortnite never really slowed down. Instead of just being a game, it turned into a platform. We've had live concerts inside the game, movie crossovers, Marvel, Star Wars, anime characters. At some point it felt like every franchise in the world just casually visited Fortnite. And that's exactly why it's still number 1 on Xbox in 2026. First, constant evolution. Fortnite changes all the time. New seasons, new mechanics, map updates, Limited time modes. Sometimes you log in and it feels like a completely different game. Second, accessibility. It's free. It runs on almost everything. And you can jump in with friends in seconds. No barriers. No excuses. Third, content overload. There's always something happening. Events. Skins. Collaborations. Even if you stop playing for a while, something will pull you back in. And let's not forget, they actually removed building for a while and created a whole new mode. Most games would collapse after a change like that. Fortnite. It just got even bigger. Now, is Fortnite perfect? Of course not. Some players hate the constant changes. Others are tired of crazy skins running around with lightsabers and anime powers. And if you've ever been instantly outbuilt by someone who turns into a skyscraper in 2 seconds, yeah, that can be painful. But here's the truth. None of that really matters. Because Fortnite understands something most games don't. It's not just about gameplay. It's about keeping players entertained. It's part game, part social space, part live event platform. And somehow, it all works. So yeah. Number 1. Fortnite. Not just the most popular game on Xbox in early 2026. But probably one of the most dominant games of the last decade. And honestly, it doesn't look like it's going anywhere anytime soon. Alright. So let's wrap this up. We've got number 3. Call of Duty. Warzone. A game that's been around for years. Survived countless updates. And somehow still keeps players coming back for more chaos. Number 2. Minecraft. A true classic that proves you don't need insane graphics or constant hype to stay relevant. Just give players freedom. And they'll do the rest. And number 1. Fortnite. Not just a game anymore, but a full-on platform that keeps evolving, changing, and pulling everyone back in. And honestly, looking at this list, it's kind of crazy. None of these games are new. They've all been around for years. And yet they're still dominating Xbox in 2026. Which really makes you think, are new games just not hitting the same anymore? Or are these ones just too good to replace? Let me know what you think in the comments. Which of these games are you still playing? And which one are you completely done with? And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. There's more coming.